Today is the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. We are manifesting money. We are manifesting those relationships. We're manifesting that ultimate dream life, right? Right? Yeah, let's talk about it. The Lionsgate portal, or the 8-8 portal, is a period of time in August where manifestation energy seems to be amplified by the cosmos. Something to do with Sirius. I never really remember. Go find your favorite astrologer. They'll cue you in if you're interested in those details. I personally find this period of time really interesting because I find that any moment where lots of people get together to set an intention around the same time is going to have an effect on the collective field that we all exist in. So yeah, this is legit, if nothing else than the fact that enough people believe that it is. Therefore, it's going to create that beautiful resonance, that beautiful amplification that we're all looking for. And you are still beholden to how do you feel? Where are you actually in this moment? Because you can have all of that amplification energy galore. If you don't actually truly in your heart, in your core, believe that you are worthy of the things that you're trying to get, guess what? That amplification is just going to amplify your sense of lack, your sense of unworthiness, your sense of things aren't good enough yet. And you're just going to get more. I'm not saying any of this to scare you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can't get this wrong. There is no wrong. There's just experience and what you do with it. I'm saying this because it is important to understand the underlying feelings and emotions and way of being that you want from that thing you're trying to manifest. That new relationship that you want, is it so that you can feel chosen? So that you can experience yourself, your greatness, your beauty, your intellect, just the shininess of who you are through somebody else's eyes? I get it. It's amazing when you come across someone who seems to truly see you. And you need to do that for you first. You are already all of those things, and having something external to you give you permission to feel that is part of codependence. Feel that and give it to yourself first. Every morning, waking up, I am chosen. I am extraordinary. I am so beautiful, so handsome, so intelligent. I have so much worthiness and value to bring to this world. I have so much love to share. And I know that no matter what, I've got me. I love me. That will completely change how how people and reality reacts to you. Same goes with money. Even though that sometimes can be a harder one. I know it is for me, where you see your bank account and you see how you want to do a lot of things, but you're kind of like beholden to how much money you have. Except that that's also a story, right? Chances are you have far more than you thought. And again, what you're looking for is that feeling of freedom, that feeling of ease. How can you give that to yourself where you're at? For me, I like to take my coffee and just sit and enjoy the experience of drinking coffee in the morning. And what a luxury that is. And then continue to follow that feeling, follow that thread. That is the feeling of abundance. Obviously, I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. Everyone is saying follow the feeling. But it's hard to remember that often because of cynicism and, the cultural milieu right now isn't everything terrible? And if you don't see how everything's terrible, then you're terrible, right? Releasing out of that is your number one priority, especially if you're trying to manifest. Releasing this idea that you owe someone your misery in order to be a part of the club. No more. No more. Because joy is an inside job. Happiness, fulfillment is literally an inside job. And I have some mosquitoes swarming. But yeah, it is like your number one priority to continue to let go of anything that makes you qualify your happiness. Anytime you're like, oh, I really enjoy this, but there are people starving. Yes, those two things are true, but there's no reason to put your joy on hold in order to feel bad for people that you probably can't do anything for. There's nothing wrong with compassion, but you definitely do not want to be using it as an emotional cudgel against yourself. We're not doing that anymore. Anyway, this video is long enough. That's my spiel on this portal and manifestation. Everything is all about coming back to yourself and remembering your sovereignty, period. And it's so deceptively simple. Can you allow yourself to actually have the life of joy that you want? Can you? Because chances are you're probably surrounded by a whole lot of people who want to stay stuck in the misery spiral. And they see you trying to get out as an abandonment and a betrayal. Can you give yourself to be the permission to be a villain in other people's stories if it means setting yourself free? Think about it. The answer is yes, by the way. But think about it. And on a lighter note, you naturally are a being of joy and love. So it really just takes letting yourself be that and letting go of anything standing in the way. All right, that's all. I hope you enjoy your 8/8 portal. Yeah, like I said, write a list of things you want to tell yourself every morning and just ride that wave as much as you can. And then be gentle with yourself when you can't. It's okay. Everything's allowed. Everything's correct. You can do no wrong. All right? Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.